one time. 144, baby.
They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me a whole car. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this Lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Wait up, let me make a call right quick. I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about anymore. I need a Vaseline like my Nina Puffer Ford. Took a Zoc, watch the dark. Matter of fact, like a dart. Any problem, let them come. We gon' snatch they soul like Shang Tsung. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Harbor Freight. Try to hold me, it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Told them boys we taking over. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses, make moves. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them UPK rules. I'm making hits like I can't lose. They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me a whole car. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this Lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Yeah, I just got off the call. I'ma start another war. Spit a plate up with my niggas, get your knife and your fork. They ain't locked in with the count, and when you speaking to me for. Yeah, I just took the floor. Ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign. Tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a champion. They can see the outcome. Get them niggas bad, got them tied down and out there. Came through with them steppers, niggas been down since day one. We run up the bands, bitch, like Dylan. They say you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. Yeah, about to go dumb, yeah, bitch.
Hey, shalom, Israel. We are the ISUPK, started at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yahawadah. This is the Tuesday night Brotherhood class, and we are at downtown Orlando, 101 East Central Boulevard. If anybody in the area, we in room 310 on the 3rd floor. Y'all come and join on in with us, man. Come in, link in, get in class. Come link up with the ISUPK, learn the truth of your existence, the truth and the history and the records of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans according to the Bible, according to the Most High. You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? The water for everybody that's holding it down with me earlier. I know some Tuesdays be the early class. So, you know, for anybody that that's in the area, like I said, we downtown Orlando at the library. 101 East Central Boulevard, you know what I mean? Azanaya Shalom, Nazam, Anah Shalom, Yahawadah Shem Yashabarakatah, Yahweh Shemaratah Bashem Yahweh to the sisters, you know what I mean? And we're going to get into it today because it's just a topic that, you know, most people won't understand when we mean Proverbs 31. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna leave your sisters out either in the spirit of brotherhood, because we know that y'all deal with a lot or what y'all see. I just seen the BET Awards, you know what I'm saying? It was like Freaknik. It was like I think one brother said if OnlyFans had a record company, like all you seen was women shaking their behind. You know what I'm saying? And that's what get attention these days. You know what I mean? Like the less you the more you show of your body, the more attention you get. You know what I'm saying? The more popular you are. And for the sisters that's, you know, our hardcore sisters that's in the school or, you know, learning, you know, changing their life or just came into school, y'all gotta go up against that. Like y'all gotta be the total opposite of that. You know what I mean? And Christianity don't make it no better for the sisters that's stuck in Christianity. You know what I'm saying? They don't teach y'all the correct, you know, way to be. What kind of sister to be, how you supposed to follow your man and how you supposed to, you know, serve your man. When you serving your man, you serving the Most High. You know what I mean? So what's going on in the world today is you got rappers, actors, you know what I'm saying, some R&B singers, you know, they teaching women to defile themselves once you know, number one. And number two, they're telling you to treat your body like what's the word I want to use? Like a tool to get whatever you want. They're telling you to don't trust men, sleep with them, get a bag, and be done with them. Know what I mean? Meanwhile, they not doing that. Some of the women like Cardi B and Nicki Minaj and all of them, they were married. They got married men. Even Beyonce got Jay-Z. And she telling you, you know, she could have another man in a minute and Sexy Red just had a baby from some guy. Cardi B don't even let her daughter listen to her music. But she wants y'all daughters to listen to her music. Glorilla, Megan Thee Stallion just sent that boy up the road when she was sleeping with three men at the same time she was sleeping with Tory Lanez. She had a man. So we gonna, you know what I'm saying, go into a couple things and let y'all sisters know that Proverbs 31 women are in demand too. A good, submissive woman is in demand right now. And I know it seems like y'all women is stink, but y'all out there, we got a whole bunch of sisters in the UPK that's holding it down. I want to give a bit, you know what I'm saying, get that a hand because knowing what y'all dealing with, man, and knowing what y'all seeing out there, and for y'all to stay righteous and stay beautiful and soft like a flower and listen to your man, you know what I'm saying, don't not giving your man all the headaches that the women in the world are giving, salute up to y'all. You know what I'm saying? A big shout out to y'all. Hey, Shalom, Trooper, man. Big shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? To be one of the sisters that he chose me, sister. Because I tell you what, the dating rate, the dating game out there is trash. We interview sisters all the time, sisters and brothers. And they say the dating game out there is trash, man. We got our trash company down here in Florida. It's called Waste Management. And they say it's just like waste management. Garbage. Because ain't nobody loyal to nothing. Ain't nobody, men don't have the integrity. Women, they listening to these entertainers losing themselves, collecting bodies on bodies on bodies, wandering around with no man take them serious. They're worried about what kind of how much money that a man got. All these qualifications they asking for a man to have, and they don't have not one. That man that they want, he don't exist. Because they're not those same women. Like, they're not the same woman. They don't exist. You know what I'm saying? Damn right, Sister Nazam. Damn right. Keep pushing, sis. Most high in Christ. So they want you to be a certain way when they ain't a certain way. And they wonder why men ain't taking these women serious. You know what I'm saying? They wonder why men ain't trying to give themselves to a woman that ain't gonna benefit him no kind of way. Like, you just a pretty face. And all you got to offer is tail. That ain't even halfway enough. Because men can get, you know, sex from anybody without all the stipulations that come with it. Why would they choose you? What make a man want to choose you out of all the women? And when you ask them this, they don't have nothing to say. I seen on social media this guy, y'all. I know y'all familiar with the little balloon popping joint. You know what I'm saying? When they go in, they pop the balloon if they like them. I mean, if they don't like them, man, they keep the balloon. Then they ask them questions. This brother was asking those women simple math question. What's 4 times 8? What's 7 times 3? What's this and what's that? You know, half of them sisters, majority of all them sisters did not know the answer to those. You know what I mean? Them sisters don't know math, easy math, multiplication. And this the woman you choosing to be with, possibly have a kid with. Brothers, you got to do better. You got to have some integrity about yourself. You got to look beyond what a pretty face look like and see, like, what's really to this woman. You know what I mean? So we're gonna get into a few women's scriptures today and let them know that good submissive women, y'all in demand too. Y'all ain't extinct. They just looking in the wrong place. Y'all in the ISUPK. Damn sure ain't in no Christian churches. Because you gonna mess around and be sleeping with the pastor's mistress. Because she married to Deacon Smith, but she been sleeping with Pastor Jerome Johnson for the last 10 years. You don't want to go up in that cesspool. It's worse than the streets. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get into something today, man. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to bring it out. You know what I'm saying? We're going to let them know that we know what a Proverbs 31 is. We know what a good submissive woman is. And we know how to treat our women in the ISUPK because the Lord gave instructions for how men ought to treat their women. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not following the Lord's guidelines, I don't know what you're doing. You out here creating the problem, you know what I'm saying, instead of being the solution. And when you come into the school, you find out how to be the solution instead of the problem. You know what I'm saying? So the first scripture we're going to always get that we always run into and we always get is Hebrews 5:12, because this is our right and our authority to be able to open up these records and bring them out. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not in the ISUPK, you're not in the truth. If you didn't come up on the commanding journey, and authorized and got that oil poured on your head when you became an officer, you're not authorized to teach. In Christian church, they let anybody get up there on that pulpit. You know what I'm saying? And do whatever they call the work of the Lord, whatever they think that is. You know what I mean? It's definitely not what we do. We bring out the truth. You know what I'm saying? So Hebrews 5:12 says, for the time when you ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again, which be the first principles and the oracles of God. Meaning that you got to come in here and you got to shed yourself for the world. You know what I mean? You got to shed yourself for Christianity. You got to shed yourself for any fake Israelite group, fake religion that what was taught to you. You got to shed yourself for that stuff. You know what I mean? Like you got to lose all that thinking, all that learning that you thought you had, that you thought you learned. And you got to put on the truth. You got to learn the truth according to the Bible, according to the Most High. We are the only ones in the truth with these scripture breakdowns. You know what I mean? We're the only ones with it. You got to study to show thyself approved. You know what I mean? So you got to wait. When you think you're ready to go out there and tell somebody how to live for the Most High and what they're supposed to be doing, you got to become a student yourself. Teach them the basics. Learn the basics. You know what I'm saying? You got to be learning the basics. You got to sit at somebody's foot that's well seasoned. You got to come into class. You got to join in, ask questions. You know what I mean? You got to read. You got to do that. If you're not reading, then you ain't got no questions. You know what I'm saying? That's when you know when you got questions. When you know, I mean, that's when you know when somebody's reading because they have a question. So you got to shed yourself for the world. Get in here for brothers. Put on all black. You know what I'm saying? Get in class and learn. That's be the first principles of the Most High. Learn your tribe, what tribe you come from. Learn, you know what I'm saying, the high holy days that you got to observe and do. Learn the commandments that you got to do. Learn brotherhood and sisterhood. You got to learn all these things. You know what I'm saying? That's first. And it says, and are become such as have need of milk and not strong meat. Like we always say, you a baby in this truth. I'm still learning. I'm still a babe. But I did what I had to do in order to be able to reach out and teach my people. To teach Tuesday class, I had to learn up under Officer Kazak, Captain Shawarya Allah, you know what I'm saying? Officer Thawashah, Officer Nashak, you know what I'm saying? I had to learn up under Captain Tazariah and Captain Katazai, tuning in to General Muhammad's class. You know what I'm saying? Tuning in to Black Watch with Commander General Yahawadah. You know what I'm saying? Had to do all of that. I was a babe. Still am a babe. You know what I mean? Because them men have been in here for years. More than 10 plus years. Some of Commander General Yahawadah been in here since 1989. You know what I mean? He's certified. And he teach everybody else up under him how to, you know what I'm saying, the rules and the breakdowns and how everything is supposed to be. You got to be that babe. You need the milk. And it's the thing that, you know, most people don't understand. I know a lot of brothers who are officers, they understand it. But all the milk scriptures will cut the Christian to piss. Will cut anybody that think they know the Bible. It will cut them, excuse me, it will cut them long, short, deep, and wide. Just the milk scriptures. You ain't even got to get all deep. The scriptures that's on them officer tests will cut anybody that don't know, that think they know the Bible, that think they know the breakdown. Learn that. First principles of the oracles of the Most High. Be a babe. Don't get that strong milk, that strong meat yet, because you ain't ready for it. Then if you're not ready for it, you're not ready to teach it. You know what I'm saying? For everyone that uses milk is unskillful in the word of righteousness, for he is as a babe. There you go. Precept upon precept, here a little, there a little, line upon line. The Bible is telling you, the scripture is telling you what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you need to do. Follow what the Most High say and you'll be okay. Follow the order that the man above you gave you, because he took orders too. Commander Engineer Hunter took orders too. That's what a good soldier do. He followed the orders. You know what I mean? So just want to bring that out just to know, you know what I'm saying? And to also, you know what I'm saying, go on what we've been talking about the topic is that most women don't even know what, you know, a good submissive woman is. They think that being submissive, that you are being a slave to your husband. And that ain't the case. That is not the case at all. You're not a slave to your husband just because you listen to him, because you obey him, because you consider what he tell you to be right and you listen and you follow it. How is that being a slave? You know what I'm saying? So the first scripture we're gonna grab is 1 Corinthians 11:3. You know what I'm saying? And these scriptures are to also help sisters, you know what I'm saying, keep themselves straight. You know what I'm saying? Don't be caught up in everything that's going on in the world on Instagram and YouTube and, you know what I'm saying, TikTok and stuff, because they show you the good. They don't show you the bad. You know what I mean? They show you the bad thing. They don't show you nothing good. Hey, Shalom, you have some Shabbat.
Shalom, yes, sir.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Nah, sir. Tomorrow, how about you, other one?
Hey, man, holding it down, man. I appreciate you jumping on with me.
Come.
I know one person gonna be there. I know the one y'all are gonna be there if he can be.
Come.
That brother will be on point. He'll be bullshit. 16 years old, officer of 50. Ain't no excuses.
Most
Ain't no
likely right.
excuse out there. You know what I'm saying? For any person that's listening and doubting, if a brother that's 16-year-old still in high school, I believe if he can do the work of the Lord and make time, a grown man can make time and do the work. Got a young mind, this brother got the spirit of what's right, trying to serve his king Yahawadah and his power. So any brother out there, let him be an inspiration. You know what I'm saying? You can follow in the same footsteps. You know what I'm saying? Or create your own footsteps in the ISUPK, but you first got to get into school. Let's say that. You know what I'm saying? We on Corinthians 11:3, and we just trying to let sisters know, man, you know what I'm saying? Let the world know, not only just the sisters, majority for the sisters, but let them know that, you know, good submissive women are in demand too. Like y'all United States, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't on the losing end because y'all not what people see on social media or on TV. You know what I mean? They got a lot of whoredom going on TV. That's all you see. Women getting drunk, throwing drinks at each other, fighting, sleeping with each other, mans, and you know what I'm saying, doing all kind of bull. Or you got the community on TV. It's just a whole bunch of BS going on television nowadays, man. The BET Awards was like a goddamn strip club. You know what I'm saying? And this is what they promoting because this is what they think fame and fortune is. This is what they trying to tell people and tell sisters out there that this is how you got to be successful, to be popular, to be famous, to get a man and all this other stuff. Not even to get a man. Don't even worry about a man, girl. Just get the money that he got, sleep with, and go sleep with another man until you get to the bag. That's what they say. Get into the bag. Get into the bag. Not knowing that bag got a whole bunch of BS in it. You ain't gonna never get to the bag. You ain't gonna never get the whole bag because you ain't got your own. You doing what somebody else telling you to do. You following somebody else's structure. You know what I mean? That rap industry, man, everybody sleep with everybody. And the women be having kids with multiple rappers, ball players. They think getting to the bag is sleeping with a man with money. Oh, he got money, so he gonna spend it on me. And the real nigga with some money, they don't go like that. He treats you less than what you were. Because you know, half of the women be talking about getting to the bag, they broke. Straight up, you know, y'all, straight up, they broke, man. And this is one thing I know: no rich man don't want no broke woman. You gonna get treated less than the bubble gum that's on the bottom of his shoe because you ain't got nothing to offer. And guarantee you, that man gonna have other women. That's something you gonna have to deal with, and you might get replaced. And what women don't understand is y'all value goes, a woman's value goes down as she get older. Not saying that y'all not valued, but I'm gonna rephrase that. Y'all options get less and less the older you get. A man's options don't get less because he can always find a young thing or find somebody his age. It don't really matter. But a woman, you either gonna find a young man that's gonna play with you and ain't gonna be serious, or you gonna find a man that's your age that's already set, meaning that he already got a woman, he already got his family, you his other woman. When y'all hit that brick wall, it's reality. And the thing is, reason why these women is running out here crazy like that because they ain't got no head. They don't understand the order of things. They don't understand how things work. You need a hedge of protection. You need a man to tell you, no, don't wear that. No, you ain't going that way, because I don't like how Keisha move. Watch your friends. Stay as a woman. They don't got that. So we're gonna go to 1 Corinthians 11:3 and show them how it's supposed to be done.
Come. The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man.
The head of the woman is the who?
Is the man.
So who is the head of Christ?
Come. And the head of Christ is God.
Right. So it's an order. Even Christ got somebody over him. But it says, but I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ. We got somebody over us we got to answer to. When he just out here on top of things like that. And then it says the head of the woman is the man. Meaning if you have a man, you have somebody that you've been sleeping with, he is your head. You have a husband, that man is over you for good reasons. He's over you to make good decisions, to make right judgments, to protect you, and to lead you to the Most High and make sure. Because you can't serve the Most High without serving your man. That's how you serve the Most High. And most women don't understand that. You can't go past your man and go past Christ and go straight to the Most High and plead your case. You got to go through your husband, and your husband go through Yahawadah. We couldn't go straight to the Most High. Yahawadah is our mediator. We got to go through him. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't even have a chance to even speak with the Most High, to have dealings with the Most High, because he cut us off for not obeying his commandments. For any woman that talking about she's independent, look at her situation. Look deep. It might look good on the outside. Yes, she got her own house. That bitch empty as hell. A bunch of damn cats. No kids. Bunch of cats running around that motherfucker. It's like it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she got her own whip, but when it comes time for the maintenance, where she got to go? She got to go to a shop and pray that them people don't, you know what I'm saying, try. Fix one thing and mess something up so she can keep coming. She ain't got no protection. But she independent. She chose her career over having babies in a family. Now, when that career get old and they find another young smoking gun that could do exactly what she was doing for the last 15 years, what you think gonna happen to her? What you think? You think they gonna keep her on? No, they gonna fire her ass. They gonna let her go. And then what she gonna do? She gonna go home to that empty ass house and all them cats, and even them cats gonna get tired of her ass because she wanted to be independent.
Right.
Don't let that independent shit get you into loneliness. I'm independent. I don't need no man until you need a man. To a certain situation, humble your ass down and make you realize though your way of thinking was trash. All right, let's keep going. Fuck. Let's keep going on that.
Come. Verse 4. Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoreth his head.
Meaning that if you praying to the Most High, or you reciting a prayer, or you out there teaching with your head covered, your crown covered with the top, you dishonoring Christ because he's your head. That's a dishonor. That's a bad thing to do, to dishonor our king. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading.
Come. But every woman that prayeth or prophesieth with her head uncovered, dishonor of her head. For that is even all one as if she were shaven.
Meaning that any woman that doing the same thing, not prophesying, but praying, if she has a husband, she's dishonoring her husband. And if she don't have a husband, she's still dishonoring Christ because Christ is her head until she find a husband. That's why we tell the sisters to cover their head while they in class, while scriptures are being brung out, or when we saying the prayers, sisters come in with their head wraps. You know what I'm saying? For those that have a husband, they honoring their husband with their head wrap. And those that don't have a husband, they honoring Yahawadah, which is their head. Let's go to verse 9.
I'll just Salakia.
Go ahead, boy.
Salakia. We can start at verse 7.
Go
Well,
ahead, do your thing.
come. For a man indeed ought not to cover his head, for as much as he in the image and glory of God, but the woman is the glory of the man.
Check that out. Oh, wait, slow that down. Read that one more time, my brother.
Come. 1 Corinthians 11:7. For a man indeed ought not to cover his head.
You are not to dishonor Christ. Covering your head is honoring Christ. Keep reading.
Come. For as much as he is the image and glory of God.
You are the image and glory of the Most High. Like,
Like,
go ahead, Wade.
uh, you can go ahead. So I come after you.
No, go ahead. Say what you want to say, Wade.
Come. And you know that the man is the image and glory of God because the Most High, he used the man for everything. He used the man to prophesy. He used the man to bind up nations. He used us to do everything. That's why
Mm-hmm.
that we are the glory of the Most High. With us, the children of Israel, the men of Israel, we are the glory of God because of what the Most High could do through us. That's how the Most High show His glory through us. He showed His glory through us from the men of the nation of Israel. So like it.
Damn right. Get that warrior hand. Damn right. Women don't go to war. The men go to war. Most High said in one of the verses, paraphrasing, the men are the sheep of my pastor.
Ezekiel.
You know what I'm saying? That's in Ezekiel.
Come.
You know what I'm saying? The men. Women are to be home and be delicate, be flowers, be soft and pretty. You know what I'm saying? Not masculine, but show their femininity. You know what I'm saying? That's how y'all supposed to be. Y'all ain't supposed to be like Scarlett. No, all rough and tough and shit. I mean, I know, they say New York women are rough and tough, but it's some of them that's gentle. It's just the way they grew up. They probably rough and tough to strangers and shit, but who the hell walk around like Scarlett all damn day long? Just like, you know what I'm saying? Walk around like a goddamn bear all the damn time.
Right.
Nobody don't want to talk to. Nobody don't want to see no woman like that.
So like it.
Go ahead, Warrior.
Hey, Cat Tazariak was bringing it out that I think like once she realized that all that aggressive stuff ain't gonna work, she resorted to to throwing her tail. she
That's
started twerking.
all.
She started twerking.
Right. That's the only other option she got. You know what I'm saying? That's the only other option she got. Well, I can't beat the nigga into submission. Well, maybe I can twerk him into submission. You know what I mean? But I can twerk enough to get me a man. That's what they think. And like, brothers beware. If you're looking at a woman and you interested in a woman and all her pictures is with her ass tooted out, with her butt tooted out and stuff, just know that that's what she thinking with. That's what she thinks is gonna get you. Her body. Not her mind. Her body is gonna keep you in the chokehold. And if you brothers ain't aware of that, you lost in the sauce. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading on that scripture.
Come on, verse 8. For the man is not of the woman,
The man is not of the woman. Go ahead.
but the woman of the man.
Right. We come before the women. The women don't come before a man. Women can't have kids without the seed of the man. And that's for them dummies that I hear that's calling women goddesses and goddess, you a goddess, queen, and all that other. Them niggas are queen herself right into your drawers. Good morning, queen. And y'all be soaking that shit in. That's how you know they don't know shit. Goddesses. You know who be saying that a lot? Got what's that nigga name? Charlemagne the God. I can't stand that Negro, man. That brother he be damaging a lot of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That nigga, oh, what's up, goddess? Like, he just be yes man into everything. And he put a woman before him. Just listen to him in the morning time. Y'all hear him sometimes. Depending on who he got up there, that nigga, he's a poor example of a man. Even though he try to sound so educated and shit, like he's so smart and stuff, he don't even know half of anything. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading.
Come on, verse 9. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man.
Women was created to be our helpmeet. Y'all was created for us. We weren't created for y'all. Go back to the order of stuff. Rank and order. The most ideas in. But your oppressor got the rank and order all mixed up. He let the woman usurp authority over the man. And if you can't do that, he'll tell you to kick him out the house, and he'll be your man. Meaning the government. The government will be y'all man. So that means your kids grow up without a structured family, without discipline. You know what I'm saying? Without a father figure to look up to, a man in the household, the authority. Y'all will get that up for $500 in food stamps. Then they put y'all in the projects. We already in the ghetto. And the projects and the housing authority ain't nothing but a whole bunch of single women. But you trusting your oppressor and getting rid of them kids. Or y'all running down there to the abortion clinic at a alarming rate. That's crazy. So let's get 1 Corinthians 14 and 34.
Come.
We can start. Let's start at 33.
Come. 1 Corinthians 14, verse 33. For God is not the author of confusion.
God is not the author of confusion, meaning He ain't gonna have something. The Lord is not gonna present something to us or have us doing something that's gonna confuse us. Your oppressor do that. Your oppressor got you thinking that you don't need a man in his word. That you can get any man you want by having sex. The confusion is you wondering why you can't keep no man. You having sex with everybody that you meet. You shaking your tail. You look good. So why you can't keep no man? You confused about that. You listening to your homegirl Tasha, who always giving you advice, but Tasha can't keep no man from 1 hour to the next. So why you can't keep no man? Let's find out. Keep going.
So like if I may,
Go ahead, Wade.
like how I say, the Lord is not the author of confusion. Like the Christian church is total confusion. Like the Lord not in there just off of you being confused. You'll look up and see a woman preaching and go into the same Bible that they preach out of and say, "I suffer not a woman to teach." Like that's confusion. You will be totally confused. Like you'll be reading it, look up, like what the hell? Like why is she up there then? You'll be confused, and that's how you know the Lord is not in that church.
Right. And you know what, y'all? I would be surprised if she read that scripture. Cause it go against everything that she doing.
All right.
Everything that she called herself doing. If she read that scripture, she don't understand the breakdown. The Christian church is the author of confusion because they tell women to divorce their husband because he ain't got no job. Oh, you not happy? Leave that man and go find you a man that make you happy. When Christ told them that you can't leave that man. You're an adulterer if you leave that man and go marry someone else. And that man can't leave his woman to marry somebody else. He got to keep that woman. He can still marry somebody else. He can still have another woman, but he got to keep his other wife too. T.D. Jakes say, "Woman, thou art loose," meaning you can go and do it what the hell you want to do. While the meanwhile, he around here trying to swallow people. Salaki, Paul. His wife leaving him because she found out that he's alternative lifestyle. I don't know if that's true or not. I've seen it on social media. I won't doubt it. Keep reading.
Oh, come. But of peace, as in all churches of the saints.
And when they're talking about church, they're talking about the people. They ain't talking about that building that's on the corner having praise, dance, and worship. He's talking about the people. The people are the church. The people are the saints. Keep reading.
Come. Let your woman keep silence in the churches.
What? Let her do what?
Let your woman keep silence in the churches.
No, let her talk over every brother.
Silence in the churches.
Women are to keep silent when they are around in the congregation. I mean, you can't ask questions, but you ain't supposed to be up there teaching nobody. You're supposed to keep silent and be learning, listening, understanding what's going on. That's your job. Keep reading.
Come. For it is not permitted unto them to speak, but they are commanded. Oh, snap. Hold on. But they are commanded to be under obedience, as also saith the law.
Check that out. It is not permitted for them to be speaking, meaning that a woman ain't supposed to be up there in that pulpit teaching. A woman ain't supposed to be talking over a man, disrespecting that man, disrespecting her head or her husband. She's supposed to be silent and under obedience, meaning whatever that man tell you to do, as long as it's not unlawful, you ought to do it. As the law said, even the scripture says, subject yourself under your husband as you would unto Christ. Paraphrasing. Meaning you supposed to treat your man how you would treat Yahawadah if he was in front of you. And you wonder why them women on BET Sexy Red, Nicki Minaj, and all of them act the way they act because they don't obey their husbands.
Like it.
They don't obey the Most High. Keep reading. I mean, go ahead, Warrior.
And they love to say I'm married to Christ. you damn they got Christ at home.
Right.
You got your leader at home, the provider, everything. Like in that whole chapter in Ephesians 5, it was laying down how marriage should be. And Christ was teaching who was teaching? Paul?
Mm-hmm.
Paul was telling how the man should be and how a woman should be. And like that's you got Christ at home. You should treat
We don't.
the man like he Christ. Like,
Oh no, we definitely gonna get into it. We definitely gonna get into it because this is the whole reason why women think that a good woman is extinct or she get the bad end of the stick. Well, she thinks she's missing out on stuff because social media and other women posting all the happy times, but they don't post them when they going through shit. But the scary thing about it is y'all don't see the other half of shit. In the UPK, we got counsel, marriage counsel, individual counsel to keep us in line, to keep us together. We bring families together. The Christian church tear them apart. A man in the UPK honors the vows and not the vows, but honors, you know what I'm saying, their union with their wife and the woman that they choose to lie down with. Even if brothers knew that they had to keep that woman, they wouldn't be around here sleeping with any and everybody. If a sister knew that once she lay down with that man become her head, that man becomes the authority over her, she probably wouldn't be out there sleeping around like that. Verse 35.
come, sir. Verse 35. And if they will learn anything, let them ask their husbands at home. For it is a shame for a woman to speak in the church.
If y'all want to learn something, if you got a question, if you ain't in class, if you ain't at the school, learn it from your husband. Ask your husband, and he'll ask whoever's teaching the class and get the answer back to you. And that's the thing. They don't want to learn from their husband because they don't respect their husband, these women out there in the world. This is the words of the Most High. If you want to learn anything, learn from your husband. That's the man over you. That's the man that you got to deal with every day. Why you disrespect your man, but you respect somebody else that you ain't sleeping with? Oh, you ain't got to listen to him, but you give your body to him every night. You ain't got to do what he say, but you give your body, you having babies by this man. That's so backwards. You don't respect him enough to listen to him, but you respect him enough to give him your body to sleep with him? How dumb is that? That means that you don't respect your body. And you need to learn some self-respect, because that's what's lacking in the world today. People and these sisters out here thinking, and these entertainers out here thinking that they respecting themselves because they got money, but they disrespecting they disrespecting themselves by showing their body out to the world, sleeping with different people, having babies from men that's not going to be in their baby life. They'd rather be a baby mama than be a wife. They ain't nowhere near Proverbs 31 woman. Probably ain't never heard of it. Because the way they carry themselves shows you their upbringing. They mama couldn't keep a man. They grandma couldn't keep a man. Now, what make you think that she gonna be able to keep a man? And they listen to these people that can't keep men. They listen to people that don't know good relationship advice. Every time they go get relationship advice, that person tell them to leave. Just leave them. Meanwhile, they the same person that been putting up with Tyrone BS for 13 years. They ain't left Tyrone ass. But they'll tell you to leave your band. And you listen to them. In order to keep a man, you got to learn how to be a woman. You got to learn that all over again. And that's what the ISUPK provides for our sisters. Just show them that the woman that is portrayed in the world is not the woman that the Lord wants them to be. They are princesses of the power. They are princesses by blood. You got to act like a princess, but they out here acting like peasants. In brothels. Drop that. Let's get 1 Timothy 2:11. If you got anything you want to bring out, boy, you got it.
Find the other one. Sis. So like it. So like if I may.
Go ahead, boy.
We start at verse 9.
Let's run.
1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 9. In like manner also, that the women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
Modest apparel. Now, if anybody's seen the BET Award last night, nobody there in there was in modest apparel. You know what modest apparel is? You covering up yourself. Nobody said you had to dress like a nun. Or why you got to come out with your breasts out, your butt out, the dress you got to, the dress you wearing, you got to keep pulling it down every 3 or 4 steps. That shit ain't cute. Women think that shit be cute, man. They gotta walk, they gotta keep walking, keep putting their dress down. That shit is retarded. So like it. You can't find out that fit. And especially the women with, the curves and stuff, you know what I'm saying? We understand the Lord bless you with the curves, but you ain't got to show everybody. Leave something to the imagination. If somebody can see everything you got, it ain't nothing to imagine. They see it. They ain't got to wonder. And you create lust in people. Dress in moderate apparel. it's still, you can still be beautiful covered up. You get the oppressive make you think that having less on is beautiful. They don't know what beauty is. You see they models, some thin ass white girls. It's a lot of them. They be thin and ugly as hell. They be talking about the cover of Maybelline and the cover of all these damn supposed to be beauty supply magazines and stuff. They don't know what the hell beauty is. I know some of y'all be watching a TV show on Netflix. What is it called? The Bridgerton? I think it is. If I'm saying it wrong, somebody in the chat let me know if I'm saying it wrong. But you know them dresses that they wear, they got that big thing in the back that make it like seem like they got body. You know why they wear those? They wear those because they were trying to keep up with the sisters that had body. They got tired of the slave masters sleeping with the slaves, having children by slaves. Because they didn't look good. They don't look good. Keep reading.
Come. So, with shamefacedness and sobriety.
Being sober, not like the bad girls clubs, not like them sisters on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. All thing they want to do is drink all day and argue. Love and hip hop, all they do is sleep around and drink. Nobody humble. Throwing drinks and fighting all the damn time. Always damn drunk. This is what they feed y'all. This is what they show y'all that what's a good time. Let's go out and have drinks. Let's get in the argument. Let's throw drinks. Let's fight all the time. Let's be angry all the time. Who the hell would want a woman like that? That's a dragon. Now, I know the TV show House of Dragons on. Some of y'all need to be on there and be portrayed as the dragon. You know what I'm saying? Let motherfucker ride y'all back. Cause y'all breathing fire in y'all household trying to be these women on TV. Not knowing that they be capped, not knowing that they fake. And that's a TV show. You acting like that for real in real life. You taking on that attitude. Being a bitch all day long. I wonder why you can't never let them keep the man stay over your house no more than 30 minutes. Why he don't even want to come over there. Go ahead.
Come. Not with broided hair, or gold, or pearls, or costly array.
Man, all this shit here, all those things there shouldn't like make you the person that you is. You should be that person. You should be that woman without that stuff. You should be like that without all those things. Those things shouldn't make you beautiful and humble and you know what I'm saying, feminine. Yeah, it adds to it, but it shouldn't solely make that who you are. Because when you don't have that stuff on, who are you? How do you act? How do you treat your man?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
We see sexy red with broided hair, gold, pearls, costly array. And we know her character. And it's definitely not a woman that that man in the UPK would want.
Any real man would want that one.
Salakia, there's men out there that want it.
Yeah, and they ain't real men because they willing to deal with her being like that. They willing to deal with that shit.
Oh God.
They're willing to belittle themselves just to be with a woman like that. That's crazy. The scripture said a woman like that ain't nothing but snares and traps. Watch how she treat her kids, and they'll tell you a lot about her. Keep reading, Warrior.
God. But which becometh woman professing godliness with good works.
With good works. Professing godliness with good works. Meaning she doing something good. She doing something that pleases her head and the Most High. Helping with the food, helping cook for the food drives. Showing sisterly love, brotherly love, brotherhood and sisterhood. You know what I'm saying? Always modest, always keeping herself upright, humble, doing good works, doing always something that's beneficial and that's good. Ain't causing mischief, ain't drunk, ain't not on none of that stuff. And the Lord see it. Keep reading.
God. Let the woman learn in silence
There it is again.
with all subjection.
Meaning that you got to subject yourself to the person you learning from, to your husband or to your teacher. Subjection means don't always be interrupting or always got something to say back when somebody tell you something. Well, I don't see why I got to do this. Because you don't see shit at all. You can't see yourself. You're supposed to subject, be quiet and subject. Two things that a woman in the world can't do, or most women can't do, is listen and be quiet. At the same time, they can't do it. They either gonna do one or the other. That takes skill. Keep reading.
Come. Verse 12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man.
Nor to usurp power over the man. That's what's going on running around in these Christian churches. You got women that is the head of the church and the men that is they second in command. That's they deacon. You got women telling men what to do. And man is under subjection unto their woman. That ain't how the order go. The woman ain't supposed to take no authority or no power over no man. She's supposed to be in subjection over that man. That's why women are running around here like how they is now. They saying because they don't want to follow no man, that they don't need no man. Because they don't want to listen to no man, they rather be independent. They rather be without men. They rather collect bodies on bodies on bodies than to listen to a man. They have to be in subjection under a man. They're willing to create a track record like a football team. And wonder why nobody take them serious. They don't want to come into school and change their life. To get a second chance at doing it right. That's what your oppressor did. Your oppressor that you take authority over the man. And they got you living in the projects by yourself. Now, we ain't talking about the brothers that just ran out on the sisters, because there's a lot of men that did that too. Slept with these women, manipulated these women, and just ran out and left them. Nah, we ain't talking about them deadbeats. But if a woman take her time and get to know a brother, before they deal with them, before they get their body up, y'all will see what kind of person they is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of relationships nowadays, people sleep with each other before they even go out on a date. So now that you done slept with that brother, it ain't nothing else for him to expect. Yeah, why is he gonna take his time with you when you already done gave yourself up? He not. He ain't gonna respect you. He gonna be out of there because you ain't got no self-respect. Keep reading.
Oh my God, sir. For Adam was first formed, then Eve.
Adam was given the law. Adam was given the authority over everything. Adam was given the law, statutes, and commandments. Then he taught Eve. Then he told Eve what she should do and what she shouldn't be doing. Keep reading.
Come. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression.
They didn't come to Adam because Adam stood and knew what the Most High told him what to do and what not to do. He honored the Most High at that time. They went to his woman, which she shouldn't even be talking to no men without her husband there anyway. But the temptation of being on the same level as a man, some women can't refuse. To have power over that man, to have something that he ain't got, or know something that he don't know, some women can't refuse that temptation. Eve was one of them. And look what happened. Damned all mankind. Because of her action of not listening to the Most High, he caused sin to come into the world. A woman. And for Adam being weak, he was no longer head of everything. He had to work for all his stuff. He had it made. For listening to his woman, that's what he got. And this is where we at today. Now, I ain't saying sometimes the woman ain't got good ideas or correct or can't help you. We ain't talking about that time. We ain't talking about that. We talking about her usurping authority over you and you listening. Or you not having your own mind or the right judgment to where you listening to everything she's saying now. You're not even leading, she leading. You know what I'm saying? That's what we talking about. This is what this is talking about. The woman being deceived, not Adam. She deceived Adam. And the Lord punished him for being weak. The Lord don't want no men to be weak, man. And that's what a lot of brothers out here are when it comes to these women. When you know you're supposed to be correct to her, you weak because you listen to her cry and sob and tell you why she should be able to act how she act. She ain't gonna respect you at all, nor the kids. So drop that. Let's let's go to that one you was talking about. Let's go to Ephesians 5 and let's see, 22.
Okay.
You can
Ephesians,
start at 21.
come. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 21. Submitting yourselves one to another in the fear of God.
Submit yourselves to one, listen to each other. Have compassion towards each other. Don't harm each other. Love one another. Y'all together. Twain has became one. He reading?
Come. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husband, as unto the Lord.
Wives, submit yourselves unto your husband like you would do Christ. Don't be arguing with your man and calling him out by his name and trying to him and running up on him. If you say you are Christian and you say you love God and you love Christ, treat your man with that same respect because he is your Lord. He is your head. He is over you. Don't be disrespecting that man, but you kissing your boss feet. You go to your job and you let that man tell you do any and every damn thing, and all you do is just you obey the shit out of him. You obey the hell out of your boss, but you give your man your behind the kiss. Tell him what you ain't gonna do, and you ain't gotta listen to him. And he ain't your daddy. Your daddy wasn't in your life, so what the hell you mean? I ain't your daddy. Do you know who your daddy is? Uncle Jeff that come on to your mama house every now and then, and she make you get out the house. When he come over, that ain't your uncle. Dude, that ain't your daddy either. Submit yourselves like you would unto Christ. Hey, Shalom, yes, from Shabbat Katar, God War. What's going on?
Shalom, Yahawadah, what's going on, sir?
Not much, hanging in there.
Con, sir. I'm at the slavey right now, but I can get it in about 30, 40 minutes.
Ah, shit, we'll probably be out of here. But stay on, though. The water for jumping on.
I am the boss.
What? Yeah, submit yourselves unto like how you would Lord. If you want to cuss, I know you ain't going to cuss Christ out. You ain't going to talk back. You ain't going to do no kind of, you ain't going to be trying to fight Christ because Christ will cut your head off. Act the same way you would as if your husband, if Christ was your husband, because Christ is the head of the man and man is the head of the woman. You got to treat your husband with that same respect. And these women out here, they don't respect nothing but money. That's why they ain't got no man. They don't respect nothing at all. So don't follow in their footsteps. Hey, Yahawadah from Shabbat Katar, what's going on? Officer Marcus off. You on mute.
Shalom, Lord of Christ. What's going on, priest?
What's going on?
Everything's well. Just jumping
All
in.
right. Appreciate that. We had Ephesians 5 and 23. You got it, the one y'all.
Come. For the husband is the head of the wife.
Talked about that earlier. The husband is the head of the wife. Keep going.
Even as Christ is the head of the church.
Mm-hmm.
He is the savior of the body.
All right, keep going. Go ahead.
Just like how Christ is the savior of the body, the husband is the savior of the family, of the house.
Oh man, that's heavy. Get that priest up a hand for that. And that's why the families fail, because there ain't no men there. That's why you got all these women running around here like chickens with their head cut off, because there wasn't no man in their life. And what's gonna happen when she had kids? It ain't gonna be no man in their kids' life, because her mother never taught her motherly skills, woman skills, on how to obey and keep a man. Her mother ain't teach her that because she didn't know how to do it. So she ain't gonna have no man in her life. Therefore, her kids ain't gonna have no man. Guess who's gonna be their fathers? The TV. social media. Women that's telling them how to use their body to get what they want. That's their fathers. And that's just creating a cesspool or whoredom and all kind of just things that they're gonna plague the community that's always on a limping, that's already on a limping leg. They ain't gonna respect no man because they don't know how to act or they ain't gonna know how to conduct themselves in a real man presence. So all they gonna know is disrespect. And wondering why, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this is the cause, but you gotta look at it. So many of these young sisters out here missing because of why? Ain't no man in the house. The mother at work or she doing whatever the case may be. The kids at home by themselves. Long as she ain't bothering, long as they ain't bothering the mama don't really care what they doing. In some cases. They don't even know. So many brothers losing their lives in the streets and their mama don't know what kind of activity they in because they ain't got no relationship with their sons.
Hey, Salaki.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was heavy with what you just brought up, man, because the thing about it, like the mothers would get their kids toys or PlayStations just to keep them busy. But when you have a man in the house, you have that man that goes out and teaches their kids every day, like different things that they need to know about the world or how to survive in this type of world, or teach a young man how to be a man. Because a woman cannot teach a man how to be a man. Only a man can teach a man how to be a man.
Damn right. Damn right. That's heavy there. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. By the time they realize that it's too late, they kicking the man out their lives because they don't want to pay child support. Even if a man can't pay child support or he ain't financially able, and he's still trying to be in that they son life, let that man be in his son life. It ain't all about damn money. If he can't do it right now, but he's still there and he's still trying to spend time to show his son how to be, you know, how to put himself in a better position that he was, why you gonna deny your kids that?
Right.
Because you being a selfish person. Money can't raise your kids because you see that. Look at Section 8. They gave you house, they gave you money, but look at what your kids out there doing. All them women that's entertainers that's got this oppressor's agenda going on, look at their background. Look at their upcoming. I guarantee you it ain't all peaches and cream. You need a man in your life. A real man, a man of the Lord that knows how he's supposed to treat his woman and how his woman supposed to treat him. That's gonna stand on that shit. Salaki. That ain't gonna tolerate. They're gonna fight that demon morning, noon, and night to make sure that she get in the right position that she's supposed to be in. Till he get that demon up under submission. That's what men in the UPK do. They're the real dragon slayers, dragon riders. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Damn right. Keep reading, Officer the One Yellow.
Come on. Therefore, as the church is subject unto Christ, so let the wives be to their own husband in everything.
In everything. Everything, not just something, not just, oh, you'll cook for him, but you ain't gonna listen to him. You'll wash the clothes, but you ain't gonna do as he tell you to do. You know what I'm saying? You got to be subjection unto your husband in all things. In all things. Not just some of the things, not just the stuff that you think about or that you care about, but in everything. That's what's going to keep you in that category of a Proverbs 31 woman that's still in demand. Others is looking for those sisters. They don't want no damn dragon. They don't want no goddamn what you call it, promiscuous woman. A woman that can't control her body or her mind and her thoughts. That's always just out here having sex with any and everybody. That's what real men of the Lord look for. Keep reading.
Come. Husbands, love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for it.
That's what you're supposed to do with your rib. Love your rib. Be willing to go to the grave for your rib. Loving her is making sure she understands. Loving her is correcting her when she wrong, not just letting her fall in her folly. Them women in the world don't listen to correction. They don't want correction. That's why they rather be independent. They don't want no man telling them what to do.
Right.
But if you want to be a woman pleasing the Most High, pleasing our King Yahawadah, love your man. Be subjected unto him. Be obedient to him in all things. That's what you have to do. That's what you got to do. Thus says the Lord. And husbands, you got to really love your wife. Not just saying it because, love is the action. They think love is just gifts. Oh, baby, I love you. Here go this, here go that. Love ain't just getting your woman nails done and her feet done, buying her purse or all that other BS, taking her out on trips and all this other stuff. Yeah, it's good to do those things, to spend time with your woman, but that ain't just solely loving your woman. Loving her is correcting her behind when she needs it, and you know she needs that correction. Leading her, guiding her, making sure you building her and raising her up to the woman that she needs to be for you and for the Most High.
Yeah, right.
Don't let that oppressor at her job rule over her more than you do. She bow down to him, but when she comes to your house, when she get home, you got to fight with her. You got to beg and plead with her to do certain things, or he just tell her to do something, jump to it. You need to make sure she like that for you, and no other man. But make sure that she also respectful and humble. Let me see. Drop down to 28.
Come. Verse 28. So ought men to love their wives as their own bodies.
You don't hurt yourself. Yeah, go ahead.
Like it. He that loveth his wife loveth himself.
He that loveth his wife love himself, and you will know that you love yourself by the way you treat your woman.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna treat your woman no ill way because you ain't gonna treat yourself no ill way. Brothers that let their woman do OnlyFans and shit like that, they don't love their wife. You know how they don't love their wife? Because they don't love themselves. Men that let their women go out and wear all kind of skimpy stuff like that, dressing like a harlot, acting like a harlot, they don't love themselves, so they don't even love their wife. You think love with her is let her wear what she want to wear and let her do what she want to do. That ain't love. You hating your wife. You hating yourself. Because it's better not to argue with her, to let her wear what she want to wear. No, bro. Don't let her do that because look, if she go out and wear that little skimpy skirt, a brother, somebody else, another man gonna go look at her. Some men so disrespectful, they might try to grab her. Now, what that cause? It come an altercation. Now, they possibly might fight each other. She, as a woman, sitting there trying to fight a man that disrespected her because she disrespected her man. Now, what her man got to do? Go and get into it with the nigga that disrespected his wife or his girl.
Right.
And niggas ain't fighting no more. You damn near he might get a fight. He might get unalive because his wife wanted to argue with him when he told her, baby, don't wear that out. Wear something different. Cover up a little more. Now he got to come to her rescue. Submit yourselves unto your own husband. It didn't say submit yourselves unto somebody else, another woman's husband, to your own husband. That's what the woman in the world, they would not do. They'd rather go chase a bag than chase a family. To have a family. They don't care about leaving a man. Especially the successful ones. Where do you think their success come from? Them being a whore. In order for them to have success, they got to disrespect themselves. Disrespect their man or their head. And if any man that got a woman that's in the industry or that's in show business or in all of that stuff, he got to hate his woman because he got to hate himself in order for her to be successful.
Right.
Look at what Alicia Keys did with Usher at the Super Bowl. And then he in the comments, because everybody was going in like, damn, bro, you doing too much. You feeling all on that woman. You feeling all on, rubbing all up on that woman like that. And what Swiss Beats did, he allowed the shit. Oh, I got that. I'm supportive of my wife. I know this and that. No, I would have been furious.
Right.
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead, Wayne.
That's just a simple nigga right there, too. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no man on this earth going to allow another man to play with his wife like that. You know what I'm saying? Our women supposed to be, sacred to her. Our women supposed to be sacred to their man. Only your husband should be able to be comfortable, putting you in that position. You know what I'm saying? And, the world make it seem like, niggas is like insecure and et cetera and et cetera. Nah, we ain't insecure. We just know, you know what I'm saying, especially the men in the UPK, we know that that's our possession.
Right.
And we ain't supposed to let nothing like that even happen. You know what I'm saying? But man, won't get me. It's like,
Yeah, damn right. We know that's our possession. You don't protect what you love
right,
to the fullest.
right.
You can protect what you got. That's yours. You don't let nobody take that. But they are in the industry, they talk to just let that shit ride. And that's what damaged relationship. Then at the end of it, after a little while after that, he come out and tell me she was uncomfortable with it. That's just pure garbage. Go ahead, Wally.
I got a precept on what Officer Gabba Ward just said, what you were bringing out too, sir.
Go ahead. That's it.
Book of Proverbs, it's a couple verses. The book of Proverbs, chapter 6, I start at 32. But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. He that vieweth it destroyeth his own soul. A wound and dishonor shall he get, and his reproach shall not be wiped away. For jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. He will not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content, though thou givest many gifts.
Damn right. When a man find out that another man done slept with his wife, he don't give a damn about none of that other shit.
Right.
He's looking to kill something. He's looking to hurt something. He don't care about none of that. And a man that sleep with another man wife, your reproach ain't gonna be wiped away. Meaning you gonna get what's coming to you. And it's gonna be justified. Nowadays, these men ain't letting that shit ride. They ain't letting it ride when a lot of these men taking care of their women. Some of these women ain't gotta work. Them men busting they behind. They raising other men kids. You know what I'm saying? Being a father figure to them kids, and this woman go out and play with this man and sleep with somebody else. That's a man that's not doing half of the things that he doing. That man gonna be full of rage. And what you think gonna happen? Somebody gonna get unalive, or somebody gonna get beat up real bad. And at that point, he don't care about the outcome. Just like when that brother got a test and found out that the baby wasn't his, he kicked the woman out and the baby. And she asking him, "Why would you go do that? Why you doing it? You cheated on that man and had a baby, and you got this man raising his kid like it's his own." Somebody say Shalaki?
Nah, sir.
What y'all expect for men to do? Strut that. Let's get Proverbs 31 and 10.
Come. So like that was a little bit more on Ephesians 5.
It's Lamona.
Come, the last verse, sir.
Go ahead.
Verse 33. Nevertheless, let every one of you in particular so love his wife even as himself, and the wife see that she reverence her husband.
When a woman see you taking care of her and you love her, you correcting her and showing her the way, she reverence that. She love that. She appreciate that. She show her appreciation. You'll see the growth in your woman when you doing the right things. You will see it. When you leading the woman to the Most High and you correcting her and showing her the way to go, it'll show when she out in public. It'll show when you ain't around and that brother got, that sister got hella humbleness and hella sisterhood and her countenance and everything's in line and in order. She ain't carrying herself all crazy and wild like Sexy Red. She ain't showing off her body. She ain't twerking in public and making TikTok videos. She ain't doing none of that. And the brother's like, well, damn, who that sister is? Oh, that's Officer such and such real. Oh, that's such and such real. They gonna say, damn, that brother doing a hell of a job with that sister. They give honor and praise, first be to the Most High. Yeah, but they bigging up that brother because he doing what he's supposed to be doing. She representing that brother well.
Right.
You know what I mean? When she out in public and niggas trying to holler, she politely turning them niggas down. Bigging up her husband. A lot of them women in the world, They men don't even know. They be having all kind of little Instagram things where they with men set they women up to see if they gonna cheat and they be failing. No women be falling by the wayside because they men don't love them. You know why that man won't love them? Because that man won't correct them and teach them how to do. Teach them what to do. Teach them how to be. Teach them how to turn brothers down politely so brother ain't cussing her out or doing or trying to fight her because he turned his advances down. Preparing his woman to fight against the world. You know what I mean? To fight against everything that she see on TV. That's why I give these sisters in the UPK, you know what I'm saying, a big round of applause, you know what I'm saying? Because I know it's hard to fight against everything that y'all see out there, man. To go against the grain, to be on the right side instead of the left, to be modest and humble and shamefaced. Y'all doing a good deed. And sooner or later, y'all gonna have to teach these other sisters that's coming out and coming into the school and coming into the world how you did it and what to do. Pass that information along. Pass it on. Each one teach one. Because that's what's gonna change our community. It started with a man and a woman. And a lot of sisters gonna need these brothers. Isaiah 4:1. A lot of sisters got their own. They just
Right.
need a man of the Lord
Right.
to show them how to go, show them how to be, show them how to turn their life around. A lot of you brothers gonna be that brother. Some sisters may come in on their own. Some sisters may come in marriage. You know what I mean?
I don't.
That's what's gonna happen. Well, however the Lord intend for them to come in, that's how they gonna do it. But it takes men of the ISUPK to step into those leadership roles
Come.
because we been taught how to be real men, men that people are gonna need in the world as things get crucial. Because the men that's out there and they designer clothes with all their money hanging out their pocket, always flexing money, always doing this and showing off their luxury cars and all that other stuff. When shit hit the fan, them niggas ain't gonna care about their women or their child. They love of themselves. They gonna abandon everybody and worry about themselves. And what's gonna happen? The women gonna be stuck with no guidance. Kids ain't gonna have no father figure to look up to, even if they ain't your kids. And you dealing with a woman with kids, you be a prime example. He gonna look up to you. It's a lot of kids that look up to men that ain't their father, and just like Shaq. Just like Shaq. Shaq say he look up to the man that raised him. That's his father. Even the scripture say father to the fatherless. You know what I'm saying? So with that, I gotta end the class because I'm at the library. You know, white man is the devil that the Bible
Right.
speaks of, and any kind of way he try to stop what's going on, he will. To be continued. It's gonna be a part two of this because we ain't even got through half of all the scriptures that I got set up for it. But next Tuesday, 7 p.m. You know what I'm saying? Tuesday night Brotherhood class. We got the law class tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? History class Thursday. The Hebrew class on Friday. Y'all like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm
So like,
saying? Go ahead, Wayne.
I wanted to ask, everybody officers on here. Yeah, Salakia. If need be, could any one of you brothers take over the law class for tomorrow?
It's already covered, boy.
Oh, okay, all right, no sweat. Throw out.
No sweat. So with that, you know what I'm saying? Hey, no one y'all, you got the
Yeah, I got him.
all right. You go ahead and run them. They kicking me out. So I want to say Yahweh Shem Shabrak thumb to the brothers. Yahweh Shema Thaba Shem Yahweh to the sister. You know what I'm saying? Shalom, Israel.
Shalom,
Turn over to preacher
Yahabashim.
officer the one y'all.
RCBK security announcements. We are the RCBK star of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother